Yeah, obviously very disappointed because, we talk all the time as a team about controllables and uncontrollables. And a controllable for us is layups and free throws. It's a controllable. If we get in the gym and we work at it and we work at it and we put the extra time in, then we'll make layups and we'll make free throws. And I'm disappointed that we can't finish around the rim and that we struggle at the free throw line. It's the same old story. I mean, we out rebound a team. We cause more turnovers. We get more points off turnovers. We get more second chance points. We get more fast break points. We get more bench points. But at the end of the day, we shoot 36%. They shoot 43%. And at some point, somebody's got to step up and make big shots at big time. And I know ultimately it is my responsibility, but we can't have a quarter where we go 2 for 14 and 5 of 12 from the free throw line. We lost this game in the second quarter because we couldn't make a layup and we couldn't make free throws. And then when you can't get yourself down against a good Western Illinois team, I credit the kids for coming back. But at the end of the day, we can't go through lapses like that. And at some point, they're going to have to just step up and make some shots in some tough times.
I think in the beginning, we had a rough time knocking some free throws down. And I know that kind of slowed us up. But in the second half, we came out really strong, and we executed like we were supposed to. And towards the end, I think we just had some mental lapses on defense, and, a couple calls didn't go our way, and we ended up losing it. But I think we need to figure out a way to play like we did in the second half and the first half so we won't have to dig ourselves out of a hole.
I mean, I agree with Cam. I think that the difference between the way we played in the first half and the way we played in the second half was the reason that we lost that game. I mean, in the first half we came out and we weren't hitting as many shots. We didn't make that many free throws. We shot 50%. And then in the second half we came out and we ended up shooting 75% from the free throw line total, and we were knocking down our shots and executing like we were supposed to.
I basically just challenged him, Brian, and I just said at some point we have to make shots from 2 feet and we have to make them from the free throw line because our stuff was working, we were getting to the rim, and we lose focus. And we're looking for contact too much instead of trying to make it, and then we blow it, the layup. And then we get to the free throw line in crucial situations when teams are making a run, and 5 for 12. And that's the God's honest truth. We spent the whole time talking about it doesn't matter what game plan we have. If we don't focus around the rim and make free throws, then at the end of the day, we're not going to win. And what happens? We step up and hit 14 straight free throws in the second half. It's focus. It's focus with this young team. And at the end of the day, we had a 3-point lead. And we gave up a bucket, and then we came down, didn't finish. And then we gave up a bucket, and then we had a good look and didn't finish. And they go on a 6-0 run, and then we couldn't come back. So, we have to keep working. We have to keep fighting. We have to keep working on our offense. But the halftime speech was very simple: make layups and make free throws. That really was all it was. The difference between Josie and everybody else we have on our team is Josie uses her strength and gets into people and hangs there and goes strong, as opposed to taking the contact and going sideways. Refs will always tell you that if you fade away, doesn't matter how much contact's there, you won't get to the free throw line. Some of our players have that. They get frustrated because they think they're getting fouled. Well, Josie finds a way. She gets in there, she gets contact because she goes strong to the rim. And she was one of those in the second quarter that, obviously missed some layups for us. But I commend that kid for what she did in the second half because, she brought us back in it by getting to the free throw line as many times as she did.
Well, I just think one of my strengths is attacking the basket and being able to draw a foul even if I'm not making my layups. And I've always played like that. I mean, ever since I was little, just getting to the basket because I'm not that good of a shooter, so I figure I might as well get to the rim if I can.
Well, for one, I saw more confidence from our girls. I just think when we go out there and we miss a couple shots, we get down on ourselves, and then it's like a domino effect. And, in the locker room, it was just, everybody, it's time to refocus. And that's what we did in the locker room. We came out and people went out there and they played hard, they refocused, and played with confidence. We just fell short. I think it was just value on every possession. When we, looking back at the IUPUI game, we played hard, but we weren't valuing the ball like we should, and we really focused on that in practices after that. And I think, the key to winning, if we want to score, we got to take care of the ball, and that's what we focused on.
And Josie, thoughts on that, being a point guard?
Well, I think, like Cam said, I feel like we just valued the ball more than we did in the IUPUI game, especially because it was going back and forth the whole second half. As when we were down by 20 to IUPUI, I feel like we just kind of got careless trying to score. In this game, we took our time and knocked shots down and got to the free throw line and finished the layups.